Hello RC fans, welcome to part 4 of my Flying Point probe rebuild. I think I said it was 3 or 4, couldn't remember at the time, but it is part 4. So in this video, we're going to get this engine started. Will it start? We shall find out. Just been cleaned, put back together, nothing's been replaced. So at this point I haven't spent any hard-earned cash on rebuilding it. So all I've actually done is stripped it down, cleaned it, put it back together properly, and it's gone together really well. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, like any old engine, got this off of eBay, the whole kit. You never know the history. There's always a little bit of trepidation on whether or not what you've got is going to work. It seemed alright, stripping it down, put it all back together. In the previous video, the piston sort of had a little bit of a pop to it. It was tight-ish in the bore, like the pinch, if you like. Seemed alright. I just set the carb at settings which were generic for what I set all carbs at, just to see if they'll start. Low speed needle, flush-ish. High speed needle, between 3.5, 4.5, maybe 5 turns out. Somewhere like that. I think I did 4. Yeah, that's about all you can do really, and perhaps 0.5 mil of throttle stop. Just do that on anything, and it should do something. It might not run. There's a difference between startup and running. Startup, will it fire up? Whether it continues to run when you start fiddling around with the needles, it's a different story. Difficult to do when you've got it freehand. Anything that's running anyway, it's lots of vibration. Difficult to get your screwdriver in, especially on the low speed, and the throttle stop can be a bit fiddly at times. And also, there's no servo attached, so you can't fully control the throttle like you could if it was attached to a servo, even freehand. So we shall see. It should be quite a short video, hopefully. Sit back and let's get this vintage started up. Where are we at now? Where are we at? Let me think. I can't remember. Part 3 or part 4? Whichever. I can't remember. But we're here. On the starter box, everything's in. Fuel. Turn the starter box on. A plug, glow starter. Not sure how good this one is. It is charged, but I don't think it's going to do too good. I've got the throttle control here by hand. 25% fuel. Just got to prime it. So let's do that first thing first. Whoops. Only pumping so much. Let's see if it just pulls some up just by turning it over. Should be alright. There's now fuel pulled up into the carb. I've no idea what is about to happen. Let's try. I'll try again.
suppose the good thing is it starts. It's not bad. I'll put the throttle in so that it goes ticking over. Oh, I'm running for it. Change a bit here. It's pointless trying to tune it. Right, try again. Don't know if it's drawing air or what. Right, hang on. Let's try a little bit more. A bit more fuel because it's getting low. The low speed is wound out quite a bit. I'll go in a tiny bit. Right, one more go. A little bit weaker. Rich. It is a bit rich. Right, hang on, let's go. Let's take that one in. I'm not trying to tune it, I'm just trying to see if it runs. Well, continues running. It's almost out of fuel. Anyway, it's not that hot. Well, there you go. Onwards and upwards. It was drawing like air bubbles in because the fuel tank's nearly empty. It'll want an actual tune when I've got a servo on it. That'll be the next thing now, because I now know it works. It's not really leaking anywhere. Still nice and free. What do you think? That's actually gone really well. Whew. Should we see how hot it is? I don't know. That's not making a lot of difference here, but. (81 Fahrenheit). 90 at the sort of the base. That's really good. Pleased with that. Sounds a lot quieter because it's got the muffler on this side, my silencer thing. Yeah, I'm surprised. I not only set the carb up by what I thought would work. I think I might just put a little bit of after run. It is drawing air a little bit, but it all seems to do what it's supposed to do. I'll turn that off. Right, on to what I've done. I've put some clips on here, so I've got nothing to point with. On these, I've got one there, they're like the steering, what would they be called, shafts. Didn't need them, but I bought some circlips. They've clipped on nicely. The back that was split, I put some metal weld on that. That seems to be okay. I can't, yeah, because when I push down it flexes the whole thing now. It probably could do with a bit of a rub down, but it doesn't. You can't see it from there, but it doesn't really matter. The back, not sure if you can see that. I put some cable ties on the back of this, so it allows it to be adjusted. It doesn't flap around. The next thing is a couple of servos. Just cheap servos will go in there, and a receiver. Now, whether I go down the expensive route of a Samoa at 80 quid, it's probably not worth it, or get it from China. Two of them about 60 quid. They do work. Yeah. Well, another vintage Nitro brought back to life. Still dubious about the carb. There's not much I can do about that at the moment. It's adjusting the high speed needle and the low speed needle here when the servo's connected, and receiver. I can sort of then try it, you know, properly. It's quite difficult using freehand. It's nothing seized, but even when you drag your finger right over the carb, putting all that fuel in, it still runs. So it could be too weak. I've got to get another bumper, ideally one that comes round then up, because this can be left open. I don't know what body shell to get on this. It's going to have to be a buggy shell of some sorts. Just probably, I mean, once the body shell's on, it's going to look like anything else I've got. The wheels need to be glued because they've cracked on the inside, but that'll be on another video. This will only be a short video. At least it works, and that was the very first time I fired it up as well. Got stuff everywhere at the moment. Yeah, quite pleased. What do you think? It's nowhere near as loud as it could have been. Shut up! Shut up! So waiting for the shocks. They're on order. Hopefully they'll fit, because these all leak. They're horrid. Nothing I can do about them. But nevertheless, a successful fire up. And that was on 25, as I said, 25% nitro. Don't know how many people. I mean, I don't know if these are particularly watched videos. I like. I mean, it's a mid 90s that was bought off the old eBay. I didn't. I put a bid in, thinking I'll probably be out of bid for that. And then as time went on, I thought, I hope I get out of bid on that. I thought to myself, I don't know if I want it. Anyway, I won it, and subsequent videos, as you've seen, cleaning, and so on and so forth, put it all back together. Haven't spent a penny on it, just used what I had, and it works. So yeah, a couple of servos and a receiver, battery pack. I'll probably keep all that on it that's on it, to be honest. I'm going to put some after run oil in there. Where is that? As a matter of interest, there. I think that's what I can use for now. Oh no, that's air filter oil. Don't put that in there. Don't put that in there. Where's my after run oil? Actually, where is my after run oil? Oh, there it is. Don't know why I couldn't find that. After run. Yeah, that's what I use. So I'll stick some of that in, just a couple of drops. I'll have to keep one of these. These keep going flat. I've got a few here, but they just don't last. Charge them up, by the time I come around and use them again, they're flat. Trusty tuning screwdriver, that's what I use. It's difficult to tune when these are running because of the vibration, but I'm going to leave that there for now. We'll end the video here, nice and short and sweet. Whatever part this is, I'm trying to think. The first part was the strip down. The second part was the engine, I think. Third part was putting it all back together. So this must be the fourth one. 4. If it isn't, then it isn't. There's not much else I can do about that. Yeah. Let me know what you think. If you've got, I mean, this. I've got another one up there. I've got a different one there. That's another older type of nitro. You can't see. It's just out of shot. It's up that way. I quite like rebuilding and refurbishing nitros. That's the thing. I enjoy that. Bringing things that are old back into use. Otherwise, they just be like left. People leave them or misuse them, then they get just forgotten about and then chucked. It just seems a bit of a waste. The time will come when they will, if they're going to ban smoking outside in the UK, as in this, are they going to ban nitros? So noisy, smoky, killing the planet off. Yeah, right. I'll still run it. Run it like you stole it. Right, I'm fiddling. I'll catch up with you on hopefully number 5, where we put the electronics in, get them bound in, so there'll be a video installing those, and then we'll probably do another fire up. Maybe by then I'll have the shocks with a bit of luck, should they fit. If not, I can put normal Tamiya CVAs would fit on this, if I'm honest. The backs, like I've said, are okay. They're not bad. But yeah. Anyway, look out for part 5. by subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Ding dong. I won't put it up there, so I should do, shouldn't I? Everyone else does, but I'm not everyone else. Right, that's it. Successful video. See you later.